Efforts Davis joining us for the 11. Hey, after listening to Andrew's forecast, I'm just glad we're not done with the 50s yet because temperatures today are fairly cool.
Yes, very cool. And with the wind chill that we're experiencing, it's feeling like it's like in the 20s. It's starting to feel like really a lot like winter. So I'm going to be happy to see the warmth tomorrow. I'm starting to understand now why people from the north, when they moved down south, they were wearing shorts and stuff, and it was like 50 degrees outside.
Hey,
it's making sense.
Welcome to the Quad Cities average. And it's only January. I told you before, January and February is when it's really going to hit.
Yeah, I heard like it's like in the negative zone, so I'm going to like die.
Yep, here we go.
It's going to be great. It's okay. Cries and texts. Looking at a Bridgepoint camera, it's a very pretty start to your afternoon. Nice skies, just some high level clouds. The I-74 bridge. Currently right now in Davenport, it is 30 degrees, but it feels like it is 22 degrees. Looking at our wind speeds, it's 9 miles per hour, so we're not surprised that it's feeling nice and cool. It's not as cool as this morning, though. We're starting to get warmer where people were experiencing single digits and teens on your morning commute. Right now in the Quad Cities airport, it's 32. It feels like it's 24, and we still have the same sustained wind speeds of about 9 miles per hour. Looking at our temperatures across the area right now, it is 29 Clinton, 30 Galesburg, 29 in DeWitt. Temperatures are going to rise to about the low mid 30s for our highs today, which is about 15 degrees cooler than what it was yesterday and what it will be tomorrow as well. We're going to be experiencing some of those 50s coming in for your Tuesday and your Wednesday. Radar and satellite at the moment, just clouds. That's all you see, some high level clouds as we saw in the Bridgepoint camera. It is dry, but as we zoom out and check the region, that is the story, folks. Just clouds. That's all we have in the Midwest. It will remain dry as we head throughout your Thanksgiving break. So if you want to travel here in the Midwest, it's going to be good. Just cool. That's the only thing. Future track is just showing the same thing. The clouds move out the area down by 6 p.m. We're still clear by Tuesday as we head throughout the early hours tomorrow morning. Nice clear start to your day. A couple of clouds to our north by lunch tomorrow, but they'll clear out by evening. And then Tuesday at 10 p.m. it is nice and clear. We just have those southerly winds coming in, which is why we're going to be experiencing a warm Wednesday as well. Now, this past weekend, as I was driving around, I noticed there's no leaves on the trees. They're starting to fall. They're blowing around everywhere. So I thought it would be a quick review on why we should not leaf burn. Number one, we should not burn leaves and we should rake them or put them in your bags. Is this because it can pollute the air with toxic matter? It can cause breathing difficulties for those who suffer from asthma or if you're affected by COVID-19. It releases toxins that are cancer toxin into the body that can be inhaled through food. And then fire hazards. It was gusting yesterday and people were burning leaves, which is very dangerous to people and property. Please do not do that on windy days. And then finally, it creates carbon dioxide, which is a contributor to climate change. So just remember that as we head throughout the fall. I know those leaves are going to be getting annoying as they begin to fall off the trees, but please do not burn them. Overnight lows, we're going to be sitting in the 20s, 22 Clinton, 25 Galesburg. Our highs tomorrow, we're going to be sitting in the 50s, 49 Clinton, 50 here in the Quad Cities, 49 in Galesburg. Today it's going to be about 38 degrees. It's going to be a cool start to your day as we experience. It's going to feel like it's in the 20s, although it's 28. Tonight it's going to be 21 degrees, so definitely make sure to turn on that heat. And then as we take a look at our next 8 on 8, we're going to be on this roller coaster ride. We're going to peak on Wednesday with the high of about 58 degrees and decrease to the 30s. Thanksgiving is looking nice and dry.
Yeah, but colder for sure.
Colder for sure, but dry.
Yeah, that's true. It could be, as I told Andrew this morning, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
All right, Efforts, thank you. Still to come here on Good Morning today.
Our Bridgepoint camera, we have a nice view of the river. We have the trees starting to get bare because of the leaves. It's too cold. They're starting to fall, but it is a nice afternoon as we head into your lunchtime hours. Davenport at the moment, it is 30 degrees. It feels like it is 22 degrees with those wind speeds of about 9 miles per hour. We're going to continue that same theme as we head into the Quad Cities International Airport of 32 degrees. Feels like it's 24 with slightly stronger wind breeze of about 12 miles per hour. Temperatures at the moment, we're starting to get into the 30s. We're 32 Sterling, 29 Clinton, 31 Galesburg. We're going to get into the mid 30s for our highs today, so not too much higher are these temperatures are going to creep, but those feels like temperatures are going to remain in the 20s. It's going to feel cold. Radar and satellite, we just have clouds. That's all we have is those high level clouds, as we saw at our Bridgepoint camera. And as we zoom out, that's the theme as for the region. We just have clouds out to our west, and that is about it. It will remain dry, which I expect it to remain dry throughout the remainder of your week and as you head into your Thanksgiving holiday. Now, our future track is going to show the same thing. We have some clouds that are clearing out 6 p.m. It's really nice and clear. We're going to head into the early hours and your start for your tomorrow. It's going to be nice and clear. We have a few clouds by lunchtime tomorrow for our counties up north, but don't worry, those are going to clear out by the evening. And then as we head into the night, you can see those southerly winds coming out of the south, which is going to provide a lot of warmth for your Wednesday. We're going to see temperatures possibly in the upper 50s, hovering around the 60s. Very warm Wednesday. As we prepare for Thanksgiving this week, I thought I'd give you guys some travel advice if you're traveling around the country. If you're going to the Pacific Northwest, it's going to be stormy. Southwest, a few showers, mild overall. The Midwest here, it's going to be nice, quiet, and dry. So mommy, as you come up for Thanksgiving, your drive is going to be really nice. Just cold, so bring your jacket. Northeast is going to be a rain-snow mix, especially for Friday, so be cautious of that. And in the Southeast, we're going to have a few showers, but it's going to remain mainly mild. Overnight lows, we are sitting in the 20s, 22 Clinton, 25 Galesburg, 23 DeWitt. So definitely want to have that AC on. Those chill temperatures will not be like how we experienced this past day, where we feel like it's in the singles in the teens. Highs tomorrow, we are sitting in the upper 40s to low 50s, 49 Geneseo, 49 Clinton, 49 Galesburg. Today it's going to be about 38 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy. Feels like it's in the 20s for the day. That's with those wind speeds of about 15 miles per hour. Tonight it's going to be 21 degrees. Turn on the heat. Winds will decrease, and it's going to be partly cloudy to clear night for most of our area. As we take a look at our next 8 on 8, we're on this roller coaster of a ride. We're going to reach the peak this Wednesday with about 58 degrees. We're going to decrease into the 30s by the end of the week. Your Thanksgiving is going to be dry, just cold. And then as we head into the weekend, we're going to stay in the 40s. We will start next week. Again, it's going to be nice and dry.
Could be worse, man. Could be snow, could be rain, sleet, but
yes,
fortunately we'll be dry.
I'm glad. That's why my mom's coming. She was like,
me too.
Yeah.
My mom on Wednesday,
Yeah.
so I hear you there for sure. Efforts, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday. We thought we would take a look back at some of the stories over the weekend that you may have missed.
Starting off, remember on Friday, we showed off the partial lunar eclipse?
Yes.
Well, it happened before the morning show began, and we were able to capture it all. And it actually broke a centuries-old record at 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds. Friday's eclipse was the longest one since February 18th, 1440. Whoa. Wow. According to NASA, during the eclipse, which was visible from North and South America to Australia and parts of Europe and Asia, about 99% of the moon was covered with the Earth's shadows.
Hey, talk about a historic event though, right?
Since 1440?
That's crazy.
That's like 600, almost 600 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. What did Toria say?
John's birthday, that's when you were born.
That's not true. That's not
He's
true.
a vampire, y'all.
Whatever, stop.
All right. Colin.
Yeah, right. All right, now to this next story. This next story isn't about what's in the sky, but what fell from it somewhat. People got out of their cars and rushed onto a busy California highway to try and get some cash. This sounds fantastic. This happened around 9 Friday morning as an armored truck was going to the Federal Reserve office in Carlsbad, California. Police say a door popped open, 2 bags of cash came flying out onto both sides of the highway. Cha-ching! Caused a massive backup on top of people parking on the shoulder to get out and grab some moolah. So if anyone decided to do that, the FBI is said to be looking for you now. Oops. What were you going to say?
You shouldn't have recorded yourself.
Yeah, that's what you said. The only charges filed so far are against 2 people, probably these 2, no, I don't know, who locked themselves out of their car blocking the road. Don't do that. Hey, if you haven't heard, the Cleveland Indians baseball team has a new name now and logo, but there may be some bad luck on the horizon. Stick with me here. After the end of the baseball season, they announced they will be the Cleveland Guardians moving forward. Now there's merchandise to go along with that. Friday, the team store owner up with all the new things to buy, and around the same time, a crew from a local sign company came out to install the new logo, but shortly thereafter, being bolted to the concrete, the sign came crashing down. Fans say they worry it's an ominous sign for this new era.
You could have got some money that way,
All
too.
I'm thinking about is Major League. That's all I'm going to say. From sports to music, it was a big night for music lovers last night.
The American Music Awards, I know, I kind of watched the beginning.
Did
Silk
you
Sonic.
watch the AMAs?
Silk Sonic, I watched the first minutes. I love Silk Sonic.
Okay, all right, well this story's for you then.
They performed, I loved it. The American Music Awards celebrated some of the most talented artists in the world.
Pop like trouble breaking into your heart like that. Cool shades turn
Go ahead.
Eventing for the night was five-time AMA winner and rapper Cardi B. The big winner of the night was the Korean boy band BTS, who you just heard from. They took some Artists of the Year, winning over stars such as Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande. Wow.
Yeah.
They also went home with awards for favorite pop song and favorite pop group. Favorite male and female pop artists went to Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift, of course.
Of course, duh.
Who else was it gonna go to?
I know, right? There's some good artists.
Hey, have you seen Red? Have you heard Red
No,
yet?
well,
Taylor's version?
my wife, I think, has downloaded the album. I don't think I've heard any of the new songs.
Have you
yet.
seen the music video,
No,
All Too
is
Well,
it-
that she directed? I love Dylan O'Brien, who's in it. She directed it, great job. So did Blake Lively. She directed her second video as well.
I feel like I hear Greg laughing in the back. He's like, Everidge is going off on a tangent with this one.
Yes, well,
She's
I love
good.
Taylor
She's
Swift.
very good.
Sad girl autumn. President Joe Biden pardoned 2 turkeys named Peanut Butter Jelly.
I pardon you. I pardon you this Thanksgiving. Go ahead, say something. There you go.
Both turkeys will be spared from becoming a presidential meal this Thanksgiving. During the ceremony, he also thanked the scientists that helped develop the COVID-19 vaccine, first responders, and essential workers.
I like it. All right, coming up here on Good Morning Quad Cities at 11, we are inching closer to the next big day, which is Christmas, of course. The concerns from one local shop owner as he waits for the holiday rush to begin. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanksgiving is a time to spend time with family and friends. Efridge, tell us your Thanksgiving plans. Once again, I know you hinted at it earlier during your forecast.
Yes, my mom is coming up for Thanksgiving, so that'll be fun. She was worried about the driving conditions.
Yeah.
She was like, if it's snowing, I'm not coming.
Right.
So weather-wise, I think she'll be here. It's looking good.
Is she coming up on Wednesday or Thursday?
She's coming up on Thursday. She works Wednesday. She'll come up on Thursday. She has like 2 weeks off.
Yeah, there you go.
So she's like, I'm gonna come here. She's from St. Louis. I have family in St. Louis. So
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah. She'll be come here for a couple days and then go off and see like my aunts and stuff
Yeah.
in Thanksgiving. So I'm really
Down in the Lou?
Down in the
Respect.
down in the Lou.
Okay, so she's going to be going to Missouri. My mom will be coming from the other side of Missouri to the Quad Cities. So my mom will be coming up on Wednesday night, staying with my grandmother Gloria here in town, and we'll be together on Thanksgiving. So
And
that is.
what about
cool.
your plans? Do you have any
So I'm going to go to two different. I'm going to 2 different casinos. One with my
Casinos?
Well, I'm going with my in-laws to Rhythm City Thursday morning, and then with my mom and grandmother, I won't be doing any gambling. With my mom and my grandmother, we'll be going to DJ Steakhouse inside of Bally's Casino, the old Jumers in Rock Valley.
nice? So no cooking.
No cooking.
Is your wife happy? She's off the
Yes,
hook.
wife. Yeah,
Mom.
wife won't have to make any green bean casserole or mashed potatoes or anything like that.
Do
so
you
that'll
even
be
help
fun.
out in the kitchen? No.
I don't cook. I clean.
I'll take
Okay,
I'll
see,
take
there
that.
you go.
I'll
I'm-
take that.
I'm not
I don't
that
cook,
lazy.
I don't clean. Let me tell you, I got my Aggie ring.
I'm not that lazy. Hey, I didn't do any cooking over the weekend either. I spent some time at the Grilled Cheese Bar over the weekend. Hey, this person may be a familiar face to you.
Aww.
That's Madison Connor, our old reporter who is in town this weekend. We were with Miss Morgan Strackbine as well. The Grilled Cheese Bar, a nice little new spot in the village of East Davenport. And that's my son Archie that was with us. We had a good time on
That was
Saturday.
my first time seeing your children. I've
Yeah,
never
that's
seen
that's
your-
Archie. I didn't have Duffy in that picture with us, but Duffy and my wife were with us too, so that
Aw,
was fun.
Archie's so
on Saturday.
cute.
Archie is cute. He's a good older brother too.
The holiday season is officially underway, carried in on the cheers of the crowd in downtown Davenport Saturday morning. The The parade was canceled due to COVID-19 last year, along with the other Festival of Trees events. The free event includes giant helium character, balloons, marching bands, floats, dance groups, and of course, Santa!
Because we know him! After the parade comes the big Festival of Trees event that's happening all this week. It transforms the River Center in the downtown into a winter wonderland. That's because the 36th annual fundraiser features more than 150 designer trees, wreaths, gingerbread creations, and other holiday gift shop items. Everything will be up for auction or raffled off. All the money raised from this 10-day event will support the Quad City Arts. With how last year was, organizers are expecting a big turnout.
Honestly, I expect it to be a really good year this year. So in 2019, we had over 35,000 people that came to the River Center for Festival of Trees. And I honestly think that we're going to be pretty close to that this year as well.
All right, so Festival of Trees will go through the 28th, but it will be closed on Thanksgiving Day.
I need to go get some trees from there, especially that white one. That was
There
really,
you go.
really cool. Downtown Davenport isn't the only place that looks like a winter wonderland. The city officially kicked off the holiday season with the return of the annual lighting on the Commons. Hundreds of families came to take pictures with Santa, ride the horse-drawn carriages, and watch the lights to turn on the fireworks show, which was twice the size this year as years past.
I can tell you about this because I was one that flipped on the switch in downtown Moline. Hey
snap,
now,
snap.
hey.
Okay, big baller.
So no, but it was twice the size because last year it was canceled
canceled.
due to the pandemic. There were a lot of people out there. Number one, number two, the temperature wasn't too bad.
Right.
Number three, it was just a good time. So it was fun. Santa, there was a traffic backup. Santa couldn't get on the stage until it was almost too late because of the fact that there were so many people. So we had to wait for Santa.
Yeah.
And we go Santa, Santa, Santa. And we finally got him on stage. So it was a good time.
I feel like all you guys were missing was the snow. Like the setup
Yeah.
sounds nice, the horse-drawn carriage, all that with hot chocolate, very like Christmas spirit.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not. I was completely fine with the fact that the temperatures were fairly cool.
Were fairly
it was
cool.
good. Yeah, it
I
wasn't
guess
too
that
bad.
makes sense. People are just skipping Thanksgiving.
I know.
People are
I
just-
told Andrew that this morning. I was like,
He
the
was
same
playing
thing. It's
Christmas
like,
music.
I know. He's already been playing Christmas music. We always do Festival of Trees and lighting on the Commons before Thanksgiving. That's just the way it is.
It's okay. Andrew, you don't get a plate at my Thanksgiving.
Uh-oh.
You gotta enjoy Christmas. I mean, you gotta enjoy Thanksgiving and then Christmas.
There you go.
A local toy store owner is urging you to get your shopping done sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so News 8's Maggie Wedlake reports on how shipping delays and product shortages will affect your Christmas shopping this year.
This is something, or anything possible.
Barbara Collins is getting a jump on her Christmas toy shopping.
I would not wait for a sale or anything like that.
She's shopping for her 2 grandkids, and while she's thankful they like a wide variety of things,
From books to puzzles to, learning games.
there are still a few hot ticket items she's looking to have under the tree come December 25th.
Action figures and Paw Patrols.
Grabbing them now is the right way to do it this year, according to Go Calendars Toys and Games owner Russell Emmerich.
Right now, the merchandise is available. Third week of December, maybe not.
While the store is fully stocked now, Emmerich isn't sure how many more stuffed animals and toy trucks he'll get in to fill the shelves when toys start selling out.
The problem is the warehouses are, not full. They've got everything in the stores, and, it could very well be that what we have is what we're going to get. We might not get more.
It depends on where things are coming from, too.
Puzzles, most of them are made in America. We're not going to have a shortage in it. But the stuff that has to come from overseas, it's a struggle to get it here. So, it may very well show up in January when it's a little late.
Add in the higher demand for certain toys.
Pokemon, anything is really hard to get. Nerf guns.
And the pressure's on to get your tots the toys they want this Christmas. In Davenport, Maggie Wedlake, WQAD News 8.
Okay, so if you're looking to ship gifts this holiday season for most major mail carriers, you should get those packages out by the second week of December. So you can find more about shipping times on our website right now, WQAD.com. Click on As Seen on TV.
Got that, Mommy? I want my Christmas gift this year. I'm joking. And with this time of the year comes a great opportunity to help those in need this holiday season. WQAD 8 is collecting toys for this year's Toys for Tots program. It's something we do every year at our station up the hill from our South Park Mall. You'll see any one of us, either John or myself or some of the reporters, standing outside with some of the Marines collecting toys throughout the day, cold or not. So this year, our collection day is next Wednesday, November 30th from 5 a.m. to 7 that night. For more details on what toys can be donated, head to WQAD.com and click on As Seen on TV.
All right, it is time to take a live look right now from our Davenport Eagle Eyes. Efforts gives us a final look at the forecast. The winter temperatures will be back in the 50s.
Welcome back to WQAD News at 11. Our Bridgepoint camera, we have some high-level clouds out in our atmosphere, getting a nice view of the old and the new bridge before that opens up here in a couple of days. Very nice weather outside, a little cloudy then as we look at our radar. That is because we see those clouds starting to move into the Quad Cities area. As we continue throughout our day, we will continue to have some clouds still clear out by this afternoon. Temperatures across the area right now, we are sitting in the 30s, 32 Sterling, 32 Galesburg, 34 Muscatine. I expect temperatures to get up into the mid 30s, upper 30s for some areas. For our highs today, we're sitting at about 10, 15 degrees difference in temperatures highs from yesterday, and then for tomorrow, so a quick dip into the 30s. Those feels like temperatures though are in the 20s before we warm right back up into the 50s and 58 possibly for Thursday. Today it's going to be sunny with some clouds off and on, partly cloudy, going to be windy, colder in the morning, but that coldness has moved out the way. It will not feel like it's in the teens and single digits as it did for your morning commute. Tonight, those clouds will be moving out the way. It will be clearing with some light variable winds. Those are also decreasing from those winds we experienced yesterday. We're going to increase to 58 by Wednesday, decrease to the 30s by the weekend. Thanksgiving is going to be cold but dry. 40s are here to start your week and they will remain.
Okay. Efforts, thank you. Well, most cats have 9 lives, right? 10 toe pads, a tail. One cat from Turkey, though, is showing it can be double cute with double the ears. Meet Midas, a 4-month-old cat who was born with a genetic mutation that only had her born with 2 sets of ears, but a damaged jaw. Ugh. The veterinarian says the additional ears do not affect the cat's health or hearing. The people who decided to take her in say they were worried out of these 6 other siblings no one would adopt her because of how she looks, but they say they love how she stands out. That's adorable.
Oh,
That.
her ears are so cute though. Thank you for watching WQAD News at 8. Our next news is at 5.
In the meantime, the latest news, weather and